Hello there everyone, it is Rokurai here, and today I decided I will want to commentate over a game for you guys, and I will try to explain how to play League of Legends, because I've seen very many who don't really know how to play and stuff like that. So I will just want briefly to go over all the basic stuff, and I have a game here where I do very good with Sion. As you see, I am Rokurai, and I am going to the top lane solo, but actually I really want to explain everything about low levels and higher levels and rank games and stuff like that, because this is a rank game and it's at level 30. You can go into the rank games. Okay, here we go. There is actually some bugs with the client here, with the replay client, so let me just turn up the sound a bit so you guys can hear it. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, but as you guys see, we have a Warwick with Smite, and they have Skarner with Smite, and this is something that that the newer people may not know. There is junglers, you know. There's those jungle minions, neutral monsters around here in those camps, and there is a position called jungling, where you start out taking a the blue buff, and then move on to the other camps and try to and just force a flash out of them from the side. But as I said, you clear them out and you go around and gank on the other lanes, so you can get easy kills and stuff like that. So as you see, I defended my he just failed. But as you see, I defended my jungler here, and just give me a second. I'll just quickly drag that down so you guys don't see all the hate that the other team maybe will do after we own them up, because I won't post a last game. But as you see, he gets a pull, and then the blue golem gets aggroed on the pull, and he has some free damage, and now he's just damaging it until he can take it with his smite and then move on to the other camps. But as you see, I'm Sion top lane against a Rammus. Not a very good pick for them, because basically the top laner has to be a little tanky and still deal very heavy damage, and you'll see what I mean later with Sion, because he's a very heavy damage dealer. And I start off with boots and 3 health, but I'm just quickly going to show you guys the boots here, which is a very good starting out time. Oh, wait a minute, I'll just show you guys this. You see, I was fighting with him, and then he decided to ignite me, and I decided to exhaust him, and then we'll just have a fist fight, and yes, I won pretty easy, not really that difficult. Yeah, as I was saying, I always buy boots at level 1, and then 3 health pots, so I can get those HP back if I take some damage. But that's because I have runes, and that's later in level 20 you can begin to buy runes. You can get some more attack damage, like I have 22 AD in runes, and that give me attack damage. It gives me 22 extra attack damage just at level 1, so it's what you can buy for IP later in the game. So some guys like to start out with the Doran's Blade or Doran's Ring. I really like to play attack damage Sion, because it just deals heavy damage. You will see later in a fight down here near Dragon. But anyways, what I was saying, we have the top laner, generally a very tanky DPS who can take lots of damage in a fight and get out and get in and stuff like that, have many different abilities. And then we have the mid laner, which is typically a AP carry, but as we see, they have Ezreal, which is AD, which is basically one of the game, because they didn't really have any AP champions, as you see. But then we have a Swain, which is AP ability power, 23 ability power at level 4 without any ability power items. That is pretty good, and they'll just fight, and it's just like a farm fest, because generally the game comes out on how good you are at farming minions. Because if you No, you can farm those minions like this one. You know, you get 23 gold, and if you match it up, every time you get 20 minions around, you get a champion kill. That's what it's like. So you can see Ramus, 2 minion kills. I have 25. I have a kill that, and 25 minion kills. That means I have another kill and he doesn't. So basically, it puts me so far ahead with 2 kills, and he really doesn't have anything. They get ganked bot lane, as you see. The Skarner came in with double buff, the blue buff here and the red buff over here, and he killed the bot lane, so they can get an advantage. But yeah, we'll see that they didn't really affect the game later. But yes, generally the standard game is just farming minions at the beginning of the game, and then later going to team fights and try to win those, and not really. Yeah, of course you can fight in the lane and maybe try to get them down in HP, so the jungler over here can come and kill them. So yes, that's basically what it's all about. But as you see, I give a very good tip for you guys: don't buy these recommended items for any champion. Of course, if you're new to the game, it's okay, but maybe if your ability power, go into magic ability power and get Doran rings, Rabadon's Death Cap, something like Will of the Ancients, Void Staff, Abyssal Scepter, Rod of Ages, Rally, Sonus Hourglass, something like that. Don't just buy these because they are pretty dumb. Yes, they are pretty dumb. So, and of course we have the some champions like to go very tanky, which is just like armor and magic resistance, stuff like that. But anyways, you can also play attack damage, like our Sivir down here. It's a AD carry, which is always going bottom. It's typically a AD carry versus AD carry, as you see Kog'Maw versus Sivir, with 2 supports that can hold their champion alive. So basically Blitzcrank is just grabbing. Oh, he just hit a minion, except if he had hit a champion, he could have pulled them back, knocked them up with one of his attacks, and then they would almost surely have a kill, because Sivir can use her skills on the champion and they can just easily kill them. So that is basically what it's all about. Like here Soraka can just heal Kog'Maw up again. So, but yeah, as you see, up here top lane is just a farm fest for me. I already have 50 minions to his 11, so I am so far ahead. Also in level, I'm level 7 now and he's only level 5. Okay, so we just tied mid, so we're going for the Skarner, which is pretty good because the Skarner has been really active as a jungler, which is very important, because if you're not very active, you just don't get any kills and you just don't help your lanes out, and you can't really do anything about that, those lanes, if they're lost and stuff like that. And sorry about the background noise if you can hear it. It's, wow, washing machine that's going crazy. Okay, but as you see, I was just trying to hit him a bit. Look at my attacks, it deals so much damage, 161. It's why I really like to play Sion, because of his E80 Sion. It gives him 55 increased attack damage and give him permanent HP when he last hits. So yep, it's pretty good. And his ultimate, which gives him 50% life steal, 50% attack speed for the next 20 seconds, and it gives 25 of his damage dealt it converts that to HP and gives it to the nearby teammates, which is pretty good. So yes, nothing really going on here. Typically, the second blue buff you get as a jungler, you will donate that to the mid, like Swain here, because it's an AP carry. He really relies on his abilities, and he buys ability power items like Doran's rings, just 2 or 3, and they start to get that early damage and kill that Israel. But he gives him blue because, oh wait, yep, I was dying off here. I exhausted and ghosted and used my ulti and everything to kill him, and he killed me too, so it wasn't really a good trade, because I'm level 8 and he's level 6, and he would get lots and lots of gold from that, so it was not a very good trade for me. But yes, as you see here, they found this guy in the jungle, so he's just trying to flee, but our Warwick has his things. Yep, there we go. the turret just finishing this guy off. That's one of the other things that that those junglers can do. They can invade. You know, they can go into the enemy jungle and they can do stuff over there. Yep. As we see here, the Blitzcrank grab, the Blitzcrank knock up, and a kill. And now Soraka is trying to look at me. I'm trying to go down here and cut her off, but it doesn't really seem like it helps at the moment. I'm sorry, it's a little buggy, but as we see Swain coming over here, I am stunning just for the assist, and Swain's attack is finishing off. So as we see here, I actually thought this Remus, and after this game I thought Remus should actually be a pretty good counter to Sion, because he has all his armor and stuff like that. He relies on armor, which gives him attack damage, so it really helps to get a lot of armor for him, and I am really strong, so yeah, it would just be a very good idea for him to get a lot of armor to counter me, because if he gets a 4-mail and I'll just show you guys, because I can do this in the replay client. Let's see, Thormail gives him 100 armor plus 30% of damage taken as magic damage on being hit by basic attacks returns. Okay, so that means every time I hit him, 30% of that damage comes back to me as magic damage, which hurts a lot. And actually he have a another, look at that, grab, knock up, my stun, and he finishes him off with his ult. Pretty good job. His W, I think it gives him some armor and also returns some more damage, so it stacks really well with this combo. As we see here, pretty so much lags. Oh god, okay, that doesn't look very good, but it's because it's a replay client, it just fucks everything up, so to say. Yep. So now I have my enrage up in level 5 now, so it gives me 65 extra attack damage. So that's why I really go up in attack speed, because you get all that attack damage from that, and then extra attack speed and life steal from this. So it's so strong on Sion. We just have a little fight down here where I think it was our, let's see, nope, it was our Blitz. No, our Warwick got the kill and their Soraka got the kill. So it was pretty much worth it, because if the supports get the kill, they don't really get that much gold to the AD carries and stuff like that. So it's best. Oh god, that grab's so close. So it's best if the AD carries get the kill, not the supports. The supports can't really use it to anything except supporting, but they build support items like, to show you guys, like look at the Frey Law, which gives some different bonuses to your champions. Reduce Omen, which gives the opponents some debuff, and let me see if I can find Shurila's Reverie, which gives you a speed buff for your whole team if they are together, and you really want the cooldown reduction too. So that's basically what you build on a support. Let's see the Blitzcrank. Oh, okay, they don't really build what I would expect them to do, but whatever. This Blitzcrank, he hasn't even bought boots yet, so that's why he died right there. He would have been so much faster if he had his boots instead of those items. And by the way, I was just aiming this Remus up here because now I'm so strong. Look at that lifesteal, 50%. I'm just, yeah, lifestealing off those minions and getting full HP, so it was pretty easy. Not really hard lane against Remus because he can't really deal that much damage to me. I'm 3-1-2 and he's 1-4, so I have a pretty big advantage. 98 minion kills to 26. He's pretty much screwed. And by the way, the Kog'Maw, he hasn't even farmed. Soraka has more farm than him, which is so bad, because the AD carries typically wanna get all the minions that they can and don't really try to exchange or anything, just farm it up. And as you see, I'm actually on a pretty good lead from everyone except Severe. She's just 27 behind me, which is a whole lot too. But I'm just still trying to farm my E up because it gives me permanent health, so it's a pretty good thing for me. And just kill this Remus every time I can. And another kill bot lane because of the Warwick ultimate, I'm pretty sure of. Yep, he used his ultimate. You can see the dots around here. If they have their ultimates up, it's pretty good, because if you expect, like say a Karthus who has a global ultimate which hits everyone on the map, and you expect him to have his ultimate, then and he doesn't have it, then you're pretty much screwed if you just died. But if you see he have it up, then you can just blame him for not using it if you died because of it. And I'm just dealing a little bit of damage to him just because I can. And you see I have my Phantom Blades, and now just get the critical strike movement speed. Movement speed pretty key to Sion, and the attack speed too. As you see, I have the Boots of Mobility. I would not recommend this on really any other champs except Twitch and Evelyn's, and champions that can make themselves invisible. But on Sion I would really recommend it, because you can see 498 you can really run around the map and do stuff to everyone, and you don't really need anything else because you got everything from your ultimate and stuff like that. Look at that, I can just attack an already almost half HP from 3 or 4 attacks, so I can pretty much just kill him now if I want to tower dive him. But I was pretty scared of their Skarner maybe being up here in the jungle waiting for me with his ultimate, but we'll see if I dive him. I'll try to keep the focus up here. Yep, there we go. Skarner coming now. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty cool. Good and cool at the same time. Okay, look at this. I decided to try to kill them both if they wanted to fight me. So I was just waiting for them to fight me, and I was just thinking, okay, when will they go on me? I'll just take the minion whip down here and try to wait it out until they come to me. I hope they come to me, because I actually hope this is the time. Let's see. Okay, I don't think Sion was rolling here. Look at this. I was going into him on purpose because I thought that we would give him the speed boost down and I could catch him and hit him once or something. Didn't work out for me. But it seems like it's another time where I do some crazy stuff to the Skarner and the Remis, and you guys will enjoy that. Sure you'll do. Yep, I think it goes here. Look at this. Now I'm just using my ultimate. Look, he used his ultimate too, but look my HP. It's going down, it's going up. Look his HP, it's just going down, because I have this attack speed, and I can just stand there and attack them. Wow, it's lagging now. Okay, this is not good. But yep, there we go. I slain the Rammus, and then this Skarner just flashed from me, so I could easily have gotten him if he didn't have flash right there, and I actually survived that tower dive plus Skarner ultimate plus the Rammus ultimate plus taunt and everything, and I almost killed them both, and I survived too. So Sion is pretty strong when he's just a bit fed, and you can see in the minions, if the minion screen would have popped up, yep, there we go, 126, and the next one is 86, so it's 40 creeps to the next one, and it's 2 champion kills, which is around, I guess it's around 400 or 500 gold, which can give you a pretty huge boost. So just give me a second, I'm just going to drink some water. It's pretty hard to cast a game this long without really anything. I haven't really wrote anything to do this. I just did this because I actually want to upload something again to the Mystery Gamers channel. And sorry for the noise, I don't really have the best computer in the world. There we go, another kill bot lane, where they're actually owning now the CVS 114, and Warwick has come down and ganked away, so I would say they're pretty much very far ahead, because the Kog'Maw got 42 minions at Sivir 94 now. So far ahead. But look at this, now they're this guy tries to gank me, but he knows if he tries to come and gank me, they're pretty much both dead if I play the fight correctly. So right now I'm just actually going to get my money for my BF sword, and then my brothers just to give the more life steal for the together. So pretty easy. Wasn't really that hard. You guys, it's Sion free week this week, so you guys can try to play him and start with the Boots of Mobility and some attack speed, and then move on to the more expensive items like a Bloodthirst and stuff like that. As you see now, I'm picking my BF sword up, now I have 238 attack damage, pretty strong. And Scan is getting burnt. He actually died, but then water comes in, ulting them, and now it's 3-1. He's pretty much dead. If he survived that, it's a miracle, but he didn't. So 2 for 0 in mid lane. Not good, but we're still ahead in 4 kills, and as you see, the replay is about 8/10 of the way or something. I don't know. 4/5. I have no freaking idea. And oh yeah, as my second skill, I max up my Q, which stuns enemies on a distance. It deals a little bit of damage, and it's stunning. It doesn't go up in level, but its cooldown goes down, so that's why I really max it, because I really like the cooldown. And look at that, he's just getting owned. He has nothing to do, and I was hoping there I could hit for a exhaust, but I couldn't, so I just let him roll out. Let him do what he does best, rolling around. It's rolling around. And while this Lex goes on, wow, I hate these Lex. My Q, Death's Careless, makes a shield around me, gives me some extra health, and if the shield has been on me for a while, I can explode and deal some damage. I don't really do it because of the damage, I will just do it because of the extra HP if I really need it. And as you see right there, I'm counter jungling. I just took the big golem and then I let the one be, because when Scanner comes up here, he'll see that there's only one. Oh, by the way, I'm just killing him now. He'll see that there's only one left, and look at that block. I was very lucky I activated my ghost right there. I probably could have killed him if I walked over and stunned an ult, but I was not really sure, and I didn't want to try it out. I didn't really want to die again because I was in a streak right there. So right now I can go back and get my Bloodthirster, because I have my BF and my Vampire Acceptor, which will give me a huge boost, because it can give up to 100 attack damage, which is pretty amazing. So right now I was just trying to farm my Bloodthirst up, so because it gives 1 extra attack damage and 0.2 extra percent lifesteal for every minion you kill if you have it, and it cuts in half if you die. So I was very looking for farming my Bloodthirst up, but my team told me to get into the team fights instead of just farming around. So yeah, as you see, we have this dragon fight. There are 4 people, and we have Rammus in the top lane. So I was just thinking, okay, maybe we can stop them. I don't know, no idea. But I'm just trying to go in, put my ultimate down, and we'll see what we can do. So I was just hammering on them, and as you can see, my damage tearing every single one up. They can't do anything to me at all. So he died too to the I think the bird or the deficit damage over time, and I let him get the kill. So I actually didn't get the triple off of that, sadly. But then he gets a root, and we can go in and we just kill them aced, and that's pretty much game, because after this we just got 4 kills, and they 5 kills actually, and they got none. So we are pretty far ahead now, I can firmly say, because I'm 8-1-4, 170 million kills, and that is just game, because as I am with this much farm and kills, it's pretty much unstoppable if they don't use everything on me. Because actually, if they use Rammus Taunt and Skarner Ultimate on me, they can push me down, but then my whole team is just gonna be on them and tearing them up, because it's not only me that deals damage. Warwick deals a lot of damage too, and Sivir got a lot of farm, so, and Swain too, so they actually hurts a bit too. But I'm clearly the strongest one in this team right now, or actually in the game. The second one is probably Cogmore. He deals a ton of damage, but he really can't do anything to me if I just pop my ult and stun. And as you see, they're just, yeah, nothing the enemy team can do. They're just going in killing. But then also he makes a big mistake running too close to the scanner, and then let him ulti him, and then he's pretty much dead. So I was actually farming bottom right there, because I really want to stack up my Bloodthirster. and my whole team just basically died there. So that pretty much just made our advantage useless. They just got 2 kills for 1, so they are coming closer and closer to us. But still, I'm so strong. So if we are in the V5 team fight, I can pretty much just kill them all with no problem. So as you see, I crit over 500 on the minions, which is pretty strong. And yep, you guys can guess it. I'm just 5 men round. I almost got my Bloodthirster fully stacked, which gave me a lot of lifesteal and stuff like that. And I think there will be one fight and then they will surrender. I don't really know. I can't remember the game so well. It's a couple of days since I played it, but I really just want to give you guys an overlook on how you play the game. You know, don't be too aggressive. If you are on the tower, you can, and you have hit. You know, if I was here and Rammus was right here, and I hit him, the tower would aggro on me because I hit a champion. So really, just try to farm, and then if they hit you, hit again, and don't really care about them, because if you have lots of more minions at them, you know, I have 200 Rammus and has 69. That makes me have a very huge advantage on him. 120 minions advantage, which is around 6 kills, which is pretty strong items. So yep, as you see, we're just making a team fight here. I'm picking Ezreal off singly, and then this Sion has no chance, and I'm running this way to try and cut this Rugger off. I don't really know if we, yep, of course we get an ace and a surrender, which should probably going from them very soon, I guess, because the replay is almost done. I guess that, but anyways, this was a pretty good game where it was a pretty good game where I could explain everything around about the positions and stuff like that. But of course, try to play some custom games if you want, and there's Surrender World. And if you wanna play some Twisted Treeline 3v3, I did that with Dragoni from the start, but I actually didn't like it that much. It turned out that 5v5 was a lot more fun, so try to play that instead and have fun, guys, and own them up into the games like a theme would say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I really would like a rating on the video, and if you want to check me out, I am in the description as a director, so look forward to more League of Legends gameplays where I talk more about these specific champs and stuff like that. So bye bye.